Hey everybody. So I am just going to give it a minute as usual, let some people come in, but can you guys put a one in chat if you can hear me right now? I am trying something a little bit different. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me first off and make sure that this is running somewhat decently right now. Um, Lewis coming in with the one, thank you. So we're trying some different mics tonight, but I am also running this live stream of data. So I see it's already kind of lagging tonight. If the lagging gets really bad, you guys, please let me know right away. Yeah, I see it's already acting up here. If it's really bad, we're gonna switch to the dorm internet, but they were pretty much the same speed. Yeah, I think I might have to switch, you guys. We're just going to say hellos and we're going to see me. I'm trying to pick. The problem is the dorm internet is the same as my phone, but there's more people using it. I don't know. But let me know, guys, what I'm going to say hellos here and let me know what you guys think I should do. If I should switch it to internet or just leave it as it is. So, Lewis and Rebecca were in first tonight. Thank you guys for stopping in. We were talking about the language that is going to be in tonight's premiere, because I guess I'm going to be doing a premiere within the live stream, and you guys will get to see the process of me getting the tattoo, and we will talk about that outside of the video as well. I see Nancy coming in laughing about how there's going to be a lot of beeping because of the swear words that are going to be heard tonight in the live stream and within the video. And then I see everyone coming in with their ones here. I see Miss Chewy in the house, a new name. Thank you for stopping in here. I hope you enjoy the live and welcome to my 1,000 subscriber special. I see Cat Life coming in. Thank you for stopping in. This is going to be an amazing live stream tonight. Cat Life's asking how I'm doing. I'm doing all right. I did have a little bit of a physical flare up right before the live stream here, but I am doing better now. It seems to be dying down a little bit. So we are going to stick it through and keep on going. I see Linda coming in from the Captain Jack raid. Thanks for stopping in, Linda. And thank you to Captain Jack for sending that raid over. Ooh, look at that. You just hit 1,000 yourself. Great job to you as well, and congratulations. That is a very big milestone. So thank you and congrats to you as well. Before we get started tonight, I do want to take a moment to congratulate Captain Jack Scrapper as well, who this week, starting today, technically, kind of, he became monetized. So today he started getting his first super chats and all of that fun stuff. So a big congratulations to him. I actually managed to stop in at the tail end of his live stream, and I saw that he was getting emotional, and it was getting me a little bit emotional. But very, very well deserved, Captain Jack. And as a YouTuber myself, and that's something we're going to talk about tonight, I know just how difficult it is to get that monetization zone, let's say. But before we continue any further tonight, what do you guys think about the live stream so far? Is it lagging too much for you guys? Is the sound off? Is it bothering you in any way? Like I said, my mobile hotspot on my phone and the dorm internet is the same exact speed. So right now I am streaming off of my phone because I am the only one on the hotspot, was my thought. So I'm hoping it's going to run a little bit smoother as we proceed through the live stream tonight. I see Cat Life coming in saying you're not telling enough tattoo jokes. Oh, trust me. You guys, oh, this video. You guys made me eat my words here. Um, to say I faced my biggest fear is a complete understatement. I see Linda talking about how Jack has really worked at his YouTube monetization, and he absolutely has. One of the biggest things with Jack that I lack really personally um, is the hours here. Jack is always going live, always doing fun stuff. And I try to go live here and there, but I am really, really, really struggling to hit that 3,000 hour mark. And with that, some of you might have saw, and I mean, that was the whole idea with the tattoo here. I'm showing you guys a little bit of it. But I promised it basically started last year. I started the new year off by promising you guys that if I hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, that I would face my biggest fear of needles and get a tattoo. It was something that I've wanted to do for several years, and I said I was going to do it for several years, but I never actually committed. I always backed out. I always found a way to get out of it. So it was almost a thank you and a reward for you guys helping me reach a certain goal. And it was also holding me accountable to seek discomfort because you guys have heard me use that phrase time and time again. So we ended up ending the year, and I don't have the exact numbers right here, you guys. That's what I was forgetting. I was trying to figure out the exact numbers, but we ended the year, I think, with about 750 subscribers. We did not hit the goal. But come 2024, two videos in particular started to skyrocket. Both of them were stories about Zach Zobiak, someone who has inspired me to live every day to the fullest and is the person I ride in honor and memory of every single September when I take part in the Great Cycle Challenge. Now, these videos started going viral, and I quickly found myself climbing in hours. Very, very quickly. So I promised you guys one last chance. If I could hit the requirements necessary to apply for monetization by the end of March, I would get a tattoo. You guys, these analytics, I am going to pull it up right now. Oh my God. So let me share this screen with you guys here. Look at these analytics. Absolutely insane. Now, let me see if I can let's go 2024 specifically. We are looking at 112,000 views since January 1st of 2024. Let me get rid of this banner here. 11,000 hours watched and over 600 subscribers since January 1st of 2024. And as you guys can see, these analytics, when I was talking about, oh my God, it's going viral, it's practically nothing compared to most recently. Absolutely outstanding numbers. This actually, for like the past 3 days, was 33,000 views is what it was maintaining. It has started to drop a little bit, and as you can see on these graphs, it also has started to drop a little bit, but drastically different. So you're telling me basically I ended 2024 3 years, or 2023, excuse me. I ended 2023, 3 years of doing the YouTube channel with about 750 subscribers. And in the past month and a half, we have gained 608. I mean, even look at that, you guys, actually. Greater than 999% more than usual. I'm almost doubled the subscribers in the last couple days. So, as I was saying, quickly hit that number. I see Linda congratulating me on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Linda. It has been absolutely crazy waking up every single morning and checking the analytics. That was literally the first thing I did every single morning for the past like 2-3 weeks. I wake up and the very first thing is roll over, grab the phone, check the analytics. And it's just absolutely awesome. It's amazing. So I'm sitting here and finally I hit the point where I can apply for monetization. So as a man of my word, I went to get a tattoo. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit of the bad here before I share the video of me getting the tattoo. So I applied for monetization on last Saturday, a week from today. I see Lewis and Rebecca congratulating me as well. Thank you guys. Absolutely just mind-blowing to me to see these numbers. I also want to, he's not here in the house right now. He texted me a while ago saying he wouldn't be able to make it, unfortunately, but I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Nate, because he has helped me so much on my journeys and just so much. Linda's actually bringing up a point. When did you do the 30 days of YouTube? Was that 2023? That was. So back in April, May of 2023, I did 30 days straight of new videos. I took a month off, and then in July, I did Project 60 over 30, which consisted of me posting one video, so whether a video or a live stream, and one short every single day for 30 days straight to make it so it was a total of 60 videos. And that definitely helped, which is part of, I need to hit these analytics before summer comes and I lose those hours. Because what happened is I applied, and Monday morning I woke up to an email from YouTube saying that I've been denied monetization. Whew. Did that hurt? I'm not going to lie. I woke up, immediately saw that email Monday, and I started getting a little teary-eyed. But I got up, said I'm going to push through my day, and all morning, all I could think was, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. After all of this hard work, all of this time, sacrifice, all of it, you've been denied monetization. It hurt. Life kicked me down, and I needed some time before I could get back up again. So what happened is, earlier in this live stream, I told you the 2 videos that were going viral. I will actually even share this screen again with you guys. The 2 videos that were going viral were the Zach Zobiak videos. Now, these 2 videos right here have a majority of my watch time. If you take away those 2 videos, I do not qualify for monetization. Here is what ended up happening. Back when I started, basically when I heard his story, I knew that I wanted to ride in honor of him. And the Great Cycle Challenge, for you guys that don't know, it's where I bike every September to raise awareness and funds for childhood cancer. Well, after hearing Zach's story, I reached out to his mom, Laura, and I got permission to create Team Clouds, where all participants on the team, all the funds we raise go to the Zach Zobiak Osteosarcoma Fund. So I shared these two videos that I did not create or edit in any way, shape, or form, nor have I ever said that, like, tried to take credit for creating them, nor would I want to change them. These were videos captured during his last days, which is why it's called My Last Days. It's a documentary about Zach and about his life. And then it's another video a year later on the family and how they've adjusted now that Zach has passed. I shared these to inspire people because like Zach did to me, his story inspires so many of us to take the chance and live life to the fullest and make the most of every single day, because tomorrow is never guaranteed. And it also was bringing awareness towards osteosarcoma, a very rare type of bone cancer. And it's also raised thousands upon thousands of dollars of funds through us. I mean, even just me alone, it has raised thousands of dollars to go towards new research for cancer, childhood cancer, osteosarcoma research. And I was being denied monetization because, according to YouTube, and I quote, "You did not change the videos enough for us to consider them original, which means you are in violation of monetization guidelines." I see Nancy asking if I'm banging on my desk, but I'm not. So I'm not sure what you guys are hearing. Hopefully it goes away. Hopefully my speaker's not too bad here. Let me tilt this up a little bit. I'm not sure what you guys are hearing. Let me know if it continues though. But yeah, it wasn't original enough is what they told me. So here is what I was left with. Basically, I would need my original videos to hit the 3,000 hours, and I am only at 1,500 hours. I'm only halfway there. On top of this, those videos aren't original. So even if I hit 3,000 hours, like, it doesn't matter unless I delete these videos. And these videos are going viral right now. They're bringing awareness. They're bringing funds for childhood cancer. They're telling Zach's story and keeping his legacy alive. Just wow. I can't. To delete those would be a slap across the face to his mom and Zach. That's no. So what I ended up doing is, as you guys saw probably, I did create a new video, and it's called How Zach Sobiak Changed My Life. And this one is 100%, well, not 100%. There is a little bit of copyright, but enough that it is original to YouTube standards. So I created this video telling the story of how I heard Zach's story, how it inspired me, and how I take part in the Great Cycle Challenge every year, etc., etc. So right now, this video, for the most part, is being built because of these two videos. At the end of them, they recommend this video. But here is the problem that I am encountering here. Let me see if I could show you guys. Now, if we go down to, let's see, I'm trying to find a certain thing in particular to show you guys. The reach, I think of it. Yes, so here's the reach. We've had 1.3 million impressions, almost 90,000 views. Most of the people are coming from suggested videos. So other videos are suggesting this video. And then browse feature. It's from the home page, the home screen, etc. That is what's making these two videos go viral. Now, if we go back and we click on my original video, browsing and suggestions don't even exist on here. It's not, as I'm saying, caught in the algorithm. So most of the people are coming from the end screen, which means while this has been building steady and is amazing that we have 1.2 thousand in 54 hours, it's not building as fast as these other videos were. And because of that, I would have to hit 30,000 views on this one video just to hit the watch time I need to become monetized. So that is where I'm at with all of that stuff. And I'll say it. It sucked, you guys. To wake up Monday morning and see that email, it sucked and it hurt. But, like, in a way, I'm proud that this is why I got denied. Because this is making a positive difference. At the end of the day, I am getting so many comments. I wanted to share some with you guys. I'm sorry, I kind of drew a blank on that too. But the comments are so... Actually, I could read them. I have them saved on my phone a little bit. Let me read some of these to you guys. Because it is so much more than just the money to me. I got this video, or this photo last night. Or this comment last night. It says, I ran across this video from YouTube by accident, question marks. Not quite sure it was an accident. I am very touched by the whole video. I am the last one in my biological family. Both, like, two siblings had cancer. So just the word cancer is so scary to me. Thank you for sharing his story. Hugs and prayers for the family. Just so many of that. On a post-it note in front of me every day, I will read and pray to remember Zach's quote, which is the quote that inspired me. You don't have to find out you're dying to start living. So many. We're talking hundreds of comments like these, you guys. So many comments. So at the end of the day, yes, it hurts that I didn't get monetized, but I am so proud that this is kind of the reason why, and it's making a positive difference. Thank you for what you're doing. You will get there. Thank you. Thank you. And that's why I'm also giving a big shout out and thank you to Nate, because Monday, before I even posted it on YouTube or Facebook, before I told anyone, I sent a screenshot to Nate. And I didn't say anything. I just took a screenshot of that email and I sent it to Nate with Land Cloud Adventures. And he, as always, supported me, and he let me know that, hey, like, yeah, this kind of sucks right now, but keep doing you and think of all the good stuff, basically. Don't don't let this keep you down, is more or less what I got out of the text message conversation I had with Nate. And I really, really needed to hear that on Monday. And it was just an amazing reminder to me that I have all of you in my corner here, that all of you support me, whether I'm monetized or not. And like Captain Jack said on his live stream, it's just so humbling, and it really leaves me in awe to think I am almost 1,400 subscribers. My dad commented the other day, messaging me saying, it's growing a lot faster than you thought, wasn't it? Or something like that. And I said, this channel right now is growing much faster and bigger than I ever imagined, period. I never, ever could have imagined any of this. So thank you all for your support and just following me along on this crazy, crazy journey. So we're gonna leave that at that. That is the bad. That is why, hey, I am not monetized right now, but that is what I'm doing to try to adjust. Nancy mentioned I have some cool Slab City videos. I get that a lot, actually. But those are some of the first videos I ever promoted on this channel, created on this channel, and I have grown so much as a creator. So in the near future, you guys might see me post some Slab City videos, because I might just very well recreate some with so much better quality, in the hopes that those two will skyrocket like they did originally and get me thousands of views and hopefully help me get some of the watch time I need to become monetized. So now I am going to switch over here. Let me put this on the big screen. Let me take a sip of water here. And I am going to show you guys, as a man of my word, even though I'm not monetized, I promised that if you got me to that point, I would face my biggest fear of needles, and I would get a tattoo. So I'm going to show this video, and we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. This video is about 10 minutes long, and as Lewis is saying, he's going to have to do a lot of beeping. So let me share the screen with you guys. I am going to get completely off the screen. I'm going to actually even mute my mic. And once the video starts playing, if you guys can put a 1 in chat so I know you could hear the video, I will just let it run until the end. I'll hop back on. While you're watching, if you have questions or anything, please comment down. And then at the end of the video, I'll hop back on and we'll continue the live stream, and I'll talk about the tattoo and whatnot. So here we go. I'm going to mute it, share my screen, and let the fun begin. Warning, this video contains foul language as I face my biggest fear. Whose bright idea was this? For years, you guys have watched me get outside of my comfort zone on this channel. From facing my fear of heights to even doing the polar plunge, there has been several moments of pure discomfort. And as a man of my word, I promised that once I was able to apply for monetization, I would face my biggest fear of needles. So in this video, I do exactly that as I go and get a tattoo. An important note, do not try this at home. My dad has countless years of experience and all of the proper equipment. For example, all needles used were brand new, one time use only, and were quickly and properly disposed of when we were finished. Again, do not try this at home. Or those two up top, those ones aren't bad either. That one, and then if you scroll down a bit, that one and the one underneath it.
And remember, I'm going to try to squiggly whatever one you look at.
That kind of fits with the bold and the blue in the inside.
Could give it a 3-pixel stroke if you want, or is that thick enough?
Now, at this point, my heart is pounding through my chest, and I am just in a complete panic that this is actually about to happen. But I'm a man of my word, and there was no backing out. So, as my dad got the stencil on, I sat back and got ready to experience the pain of a tattoo.
Here we go. Okay, so basically, be turning kind of that way and going that way. Okay, so I think we're in a perfect little setup here.
So excited. Shit I do.
Okay, you ready for the first one?
Nope.
How was it?
Stings, but
That's it. The good thing is the lining hurts worse than the shading because it's very pinpoint. So the shading is like, it goes quick and rubs all over. The lining is by far the worst.
yeah, woo! A couple times I've almost asked for a break.
We can definitely do it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it hits certain spots and it stings suddenly a little more than the other spots. Can't believe I'm doing this. After years.
Yeah, certain places you're just like, ow.
Mm-hmm.
Take this. This is nice and clean, 100% cotton. This is soapy water, so this will be our nice soft and wet rag to rub you all down. Oh, you're gonna love this.
My body's like instinctively shaking. He always stops right about the time I'm gonna ask him to.
Not your favorite spot right there.
No.
Huh?
Oh, a lot of it isn't.
Doing good.
Oh, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. That one hurt.
This one's gonna probably be the worst. Is on T.
That's the thing, though. It's like all of them. It's almost like all of it's sensitive.
Oh yeah, it is. It's like I said, it feels like getting stung over and over and over again. It's not something you can't handle. It's just you'd rather not.
Yeah, because there's spots where it's like, okay, this is tolerable, and then you move it, and almost as soon as you move it, it's like, oh fuck. Ooh. Okay, stop.
Yep.
Ooh. Stop. Oh. Shit.
Let me push through just the bottom of that K and I'll wipe it, K.
Okay.
Take a good breath. You got her?
Yep.
Oh. Really good. Really good. There you go. You can cut the last back.
Ooh.
Pain is worth it, kiddo. You're going to be nice and solid along the edges, and it's going to look good. All right, take a little break.
Last letter.
All right, man. Ooh. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh fuck. That one was the worst pain of it all. Oh, the S is not gonna be outdone. Oh fuck.
All right, I think we're about as close as we're going to get. Let's go rinse this thing out good.
Oh fuck. Oh, that fucking ass.
Love that ass, huh?
Give it a second.
Yep. Woo.
Fuck that ass.
Give me.
Okay, so that is that. Couple different things to talk about here. So, outside of the swearing, first things first, I said it several different times. But don't do that at home. Don't do it at home. Just don't. Oh god, where do I start? Let's start let's scroll up here because I saw some comments in the chat here. I want to pull up one specifically though from Kyle. I saw tattoos are not painful if you can handle a bee. Buzzing noise makes it sound bad. Lots of people say that. I think what ended up happening for me in hindsight, now we've talked about this a little bit on my channel. MS runs in my family. And after the fact, I talked to my mom who has MS, and she's also gotten a tattoo done. When you have MS, it actually amplifies the pain of getting a tattoo by like 1,000. So I'm wondering if that is part of what happened, because earlier on in the video, you hear my dad talking about how the lines are the worst part. And as you move on, shading is not as bad. But like the whole thing was just horrible. The whole thing was very, very painful to me, to the point that I will never, ever, 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 ever get another tattoo. Would have without numbing cream is what I'm trying to say. The numbing cream was there. I will never get another tattoo unless I could use numbing cream, which is part of the reason why we did it at home. Because over the several years I've looked at getting tattoos, every single tattoo parlor that I've reached out to or have gone to, they will not allow numbing cream. It won't happen. Another reason, originally I just wanted it to say seek and then discomfort. Very, very small, black letters, very, very little. And nowadays, every single place local, it's like you're looking at maybe minimum $100 for a tattoo. I was not going to pay $100 for some tiny, dinky little thing. Just outrageous. I'm sorry. The prices they charge for tattoos, I get it. It's an art, but it's absolutely outrageous. Not going to happen. Couple other things here. As we talk about the pain a little bit, I did see, I want to pull one up. Where is it? I want to say, where'd it go? I can't find it now. But basically, the way it was done as well, we were also having technical issues with the guns. Now, well, gun. So for you guys that don't know anything about tattoos or very little about tattoos, it's hard to pick up on. But for more professional people, just hearing the buzzing of the gun, you could actually tell that the gun was not tuned just right. My dad is not a professional by any means. He actually, as you guys saw in the video, he has a bunch of tattoos. He gave, like, most of the tattoos he has were done by himself. He's also tattooed family, like my stepmom, for example. She's got a couple tattoos. He's gave her those tattoos, but he has not given a tattoo in over 10 years. So he was a little rusty, and the gun was a little old. It wasn't rusted or anything like that. I saw the Morris family mentioning like an infection, because that's always another really, really big thing. I had my uncle even reach out talking about an infection, worrying that it was going to be infected. But the gun was not rusted or anything like that. But it took some time to get used to it and to get the gun fine-tuned again. I'm looking for another. I'm losing these comments, guys. I apologize. I see Cat Life saying, great idea, seek discomfort. Another part of that is I knew this would probably be my one and only tattoo. So with that, that was one of the reasons why it needed to be my dad. Even my dad, when I told him that the videos were starting to go viral and it looked like I was going to be needing to get a tattoo soon, like it just, we're doing it. We are getting it done by him because he's like, it might be better to just go to a professional because I don't know if I even have everything. He ended up looking, he did have everything that, for the most part, the needles, I need to order 2 different kinds. I ordered both of those off of Amazon, so they were brand new, one-time use only. The ink, that's another thing, you guys. So, okay, Rocky, you don't have to drink 5 gallons of water in 2 seconds. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought here. Oh, the other thing. So it costs $100 minimum to get a tattoo, right? And every single parlor I go to, you can't use numbing cream. I ordered numbing cream. I didn't use it this time. In the future, I probably will. If I do decide to get another one, I will use it. I ordered numbing cream, enough blue ink for 20 tattoos, enough black ink for 20 tattoos, and enough needles for 20 tattoos. The total price, $60. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but again, just to me, outrageously overpriced. But I do not recommend doing this at home. I can't stress that enough. There was several things. I do see Linda saying to show your tattoo again. I'm going to scroll down, Linda, but I'll definitely show it again here because I want to answer Nancy saying, hey, you didn't faint. At one point, I did, and that also I didn't. I almost did. At least I was feeling very weak and dizzy at one point. And that is another thing my mom discussed with me afterwards, is if I do have MS, because I show multiple signs for it, and I was supposed to be tested 8 years ago, not only would it make it a lot more painful, it could also cause a flare up with the MS. So there's that. Lewis saying, I heard when you get a tattoo, it's like cutting some layer of skin. I don't know if it's true. For me, when I got the tattoo, the best I could explain it is almost feel like taking a piece of paper and just scraping it as hard as you can, paper cut, nice clean paper cut, right down your arm. A non-stop paper cut, a super deep, sharp, clean paper cut, and that's the constant feeling. So very, very painful. Lots of beeping going on. It does say seek discomfort. There was at one point I had to take a break and it said seek disco. And I just had to go use the bathroom. I drank through like 7 bottles of water, you guys. I was sweating. Like my shirt, this shirt I was wearing right here, the back of my shirt was absolutely just drenched in sweat. So yeah, talk about discomfort. That is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever done on the history of this channel, or probably my life, honestly. Because that is another thing. Seeking discomfort. My phobia of needles is so severe that when I was a little kid going in to get a shot, my stepdad is a pretty built guy, pretty strong. Well, when I was probably like 7, 8, I don't know, teenager, I don't know, young kid, I had to go in to get a shot, and my mom said it took my stepdad and like 6 nurses and a doctor to hold me down in order to give me a shot. So that is how bad my phobia of needles is. I see Morris family talking about going to a professional. Yeah, absolutely. Like we were saying, do not try this at home. It was just another sentimental thing. And like the tattoo right now, it's almost completely healed for the most part. Like I'd say half of it maybe is completely healed, more or less, at this point. I've been taking very, very good care of it. Uh just yeah, absolutely insane to be even looking at this right now. The more tender tissue, the more it'll sting. Looks great, Kobe. Thank you, Kyle. And that's exactly what my dad was talking about at one point with the T. I'll show it because I know Linda wanted to see it. The T is going to be a lot more tender of an area, so that's going to hurt a lot more. It all hurt the same, you guys. And that might be the MS right there. There was no, this hurt more than this. All of it hurt. And there was spots where as I got up there, I was like, ooh, that's a lot more tender. But kind of looking back on it, it's like, yeah, all of it just hurt. I no interest in doing it again. And the people that are like, oh, my uncle was saying I could fall asleep getting a tattoo. You're insane. No possible way. The pain was just so bad. I see Kyle saying he wants to see it as well again. I'll try to show it a little bit closer to the camera without screwing up the camera, but you guys will see it's a little scabbed over at this point. So like Seek especially, that is where we started. So like I said, we were having some technical difficulties with the gun. And even my dad was saying too, he's like, that's actually driving me nuts. It really was driving him nuts for a while. He wanted to fix it. And once we got going, it did actually make a significant difference. Just overall, like the retracing of the lines, we didn't really have to retrace many lines. That was actually just towards the beginning, almost certain spots here and there. Yeah, just all kinds of weird stuff, but you can see this one's really scabbed over. It hasn't started to peel yet, still healing. But the ORT at the end here is starting to peel already, and yeah, get healed. I'm way behind in chat now, so I'm gonna just start jumping down here. Tattoo party, cheap prices. Well, that's the thing too. I basically supply the stuff, and he's not a professional. He can't charge. He can't charge any prices. That's why even like I'm his son. It's the only reason why he would give it to me, especially after 10 years. Because there's just so much stuff with that. I see the even not wearing gloves and whatnot. There was that too. Some people mentioned outside of the bacteria, people were talking about they were worried about the blood. People were talking about that when I was bleeding a little bit, and it was very, very minimal. But there was a little bit of blood there, and they were worried about my dad. And it's like, I don't think they knew it was my dad. I'm like, guys, this is my dad. Like, he has literally cleaned my wounds and literally cleaned my shit. Like he is my father. So we weren't too concerned with that. I'm trying to just hurry up through the chat here. Yeah, you can't leave it Seek Disco. Yes, I was talking about that. I got sidetracked. The whole Seek Disco thing, we were laughing about that because I'm like, okay, we're done. It's Seek Disco. I'm becoming a 70s disco. Like, I'm done. Or at one point when it just said Seek, I'm like, okay, done. It's just Seek. No coloring in, nothing like that. Just Seek. Tattoo tattoo looks like a comic book. We wanted something that really popped. I see I'm going to jump down here. Thank you, Rebecca and Lewis, for stopping in. And yeah, I'll see you guys in March. But yeah, going back to his prior comment, I wanted something 3D that really popped, and I wanted something bold. And that's another thing too. Talking about professional versus at home. This gave me more creative freedom to do the things I want to do, because I could tell you, really, like locally, unless I'm going to drive at least an hour away, hour and a half, 2 hours even, like I have one tattoo parlor locally, and if you're not getting much customization at all. So all of this that I got done, definitely could not have gotten it done in a shop. Would not have happened. We got this truly sit down and customize it 100% to how I wanted it, with the bold, the 3D, the shadowing, the coloring in, and the point of it too being later on with the numbing cream, I could add certain things to it that kind of make like a half sleeve travel theme if I want. Just so much more creative freedom, and that was really, really important to me. Especially because it's kind of hard to see, like showing it on camera and whatnot, but it's almost wave-like. So it's supposed to represent like the waves of Lake Superior, and the blue also like the clear waters of Lake Superior, where I came from, where I grew up, where I started my journey. And it's also supposed to like represent the discomfort. So like, because that's the whole idea behind the tattoo, seek discomfort. So it's almost supposed to capture that and look like part of let's see, the O is always a good one, because instead of a perfect circle, it goes and then all of a sudden it indents a little bit. So you would think, well, that was a mistake, they screwed that up. No, it was done on purpose. It looks like discomfort to me. I really liked the wave idea. Nice, don't get the sunburn fade out there. Stigma used to have parties around here. They do over 50 a time. Ooh. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I know. Had one tat in Florida, no different in Michigan. Buddy, every city gets one all the time. Yeah. Yeah. So I got one. I have one, and that might be my one and one right there. So it reaches me hitting, or it not reaches, it represents me hitting 1,000 subscribers. It represents my journey. It is sentimental because my dad gave it to me. It's exactly how I wanted, exactly the way I wanted to do it. And here's another thing too. Outside of the numbing cream, the pricing, the creative freedom, blah, 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 all of the stuff I just talked about, I would not have been able to film those videos like I did in a tattoo parlor. I wouldn't have been able to film the video for you guys at all. So another reason why I did it at home like that. But again, I'm just really trying to stress this enough. Don't do it at home. Don't, like, it's better to go into a professional. But at the end of the day, we got it done. Didn't get infected. We knew what we were doing. And it added all of that extra stuff, the sentimental, the freedom, all of that. And hey, like I said, probably going to be one and done. So I'm really glad this is what I picked. Nancy, Lewis, you're going to have to beat this one again. No, 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 no. I see Linda saying too, the pain will be a distant memory. That's just part of it. I did not allow myself to use the numbing cream. I actually think, give me 1 second here. I did not film this for you guys, but I have the numbing cream right here. It is still sealed. Still sealed in the plastic, never even opened. So I genuinely sat down, and that's what I mean. Like, I am the real deal man of my word. People were saying, well, just get a fake tattoo, upload a video and be like, hey, I got a tattoo quick. Or people were like, just put a little bit on the numbing cream. It's like, they won't know. Just act. Just act. No. Real deal. Real deal. Did not used. Still sealed in the plastic. And you want to know what makes it even better, you guys? The entire time when I'm sitting there getting that tattoo, this box was sitting arm's length away from me. The entire time I could see it sitting right there, but I could not use it. And Kyle, I'm bringing it up again because thank you, Kyle. I really want to stress it. Hell no on homemade tats. So many things could go wrong, you guys. So many things. But as Kyle just said in his next comment, for me, special circumstances, and it is going to be a lifetime memory. I see Linda asking, why didn't you use the numbing cream? Because part of it was the whole message of seek discomfort. Like, if I'm going to get a tattoo, I want to see what it's like. And because a lot of people, like Kyle said, it should not be painful. But I probably do have MS. And that's why it felt so bad to me. So I wanted to see. I truly wanted to experience, because I might get half a travel sleeve. I don't know. But now I know at the end of the day, no, I'm not getting a tattoo unless I could use numbing cream. And guess what? Lots of people don't allow numbing cream. So, probably one and done. It's a very sentimental, it shows that message, and it shows you guys too. Like, I am facing my biggest fear. I am practicing what I preach, because I get it. Some of the stuff, like your biggest fears, your dreams, it can be so hard to like do it. And I don't want you guys to be like, well, Kobe doesn't know. It's easier said than done. Nah, don't let anything hold you back. No excuses. If you want something, go for it. Go for it. Live your life to the fullest. Get outside of your comfort zone. Just, Kyle gets it. After one, you know what's up. Exactly. And that is exactly, I saw Lewis saying that he thought I'd get Live in the Dream. I knew this might be the one and only tattoo. So I wanted to make sure if that was the case, it was going to be something that I didn't go, well, I wish I would have got this instead. Or I wish I would have had this done instead. Nope. I did everything exactly how I wanted. Every little detail of it. So there you guys go. I faced my biggest fear. You guys made me eat my words, and I got a tattoo. But I'm going to end the live stream now. I don't think anyone else is live right now, so unfortunately we can't do a raid. But yeah, tattoo. Oh no, That's what I'm forgetting. That's why I'm stalling a little bit. I got one announcement here. So, you guys know that I recently went to Europe. I still ended up pointing in the wrong direction, even though I was looking at it. Let's see what Kyle's saying. Did first on pain bet, second because new pain level. And that's part of I tried. I tried. But you guys know that I recently went to Europe. Oh god, this Europe. And then you guys know that I have a trip to Kenya. Ooh, I kind of did that one good. I have a trip to Kenya booked in June. Well, today I booked another trip. Let me pull up a picture, guys. I am going to share this with you. Cat Life, appreciate you still being here. I appreciate everyone being here, stopping in tonight. I appreciate everyone being patient with me, understanding the cuss words, just the whole 9 yards. Again, don't do it at home. Let me see here. I want a good image to show you guys. We're going to see. Somebody's going to guess it. Somebody will. Oh, screw it. I can't hide the pieces. A back piece of Europe might hurt a little. No more tattoos and less numbing cream. Let me open this up, though. Machu Picchu. So I booked another international trip, and come New Year's, I will be going to Machu Picchu. So what? I leave literally Christmas Day. It's going to be the same thing again. Leave Christmas Day, come back January 5th, except this time it's going to be Machu Picchu instead of Europe. Did you film any content in Europe? Yeah, thank you for asking. I did post a lot and I filmed a lot. I apologize to everyone who's so excited to see it all. I know I haven't been posting videos as quick as I had hoped. I do have a couple videos out currently on my Europe trip, and next week, that's another thing I gotta talk to you guys. Next week, I know at least Nate with Landcloud Adventures is coming back, and I have normally been posting and going live during his time. So I have to shift gears, and he's going back on his normal time. I'm going to see when is best for me to post that works with everybody. But yeah, lots more content on Europe coming out, but I do have a couple videos out currently as well. I see Kyle, 2000 sub tat. No, you guys, this is what we're going to end the live stream with here. Last spring, I did the polar plunge despite hating the cold. This year, despite the biggest fear of my entire life being the fear of needles, I went and got a tattoo. Next year, you guys, next year, I'm putting this in the record right now. I don't care. I'm not like, if I have a goal, I don't care. Next year, if I set some goal, it's not going to be like, I'll do the polar plunge or I'll get a tattoo. Next year, it's going to be seeking comfort. I'll be like, hey, if we hit this goal, I'm taking a vacation and I'm going to the beach. Just saying. I seeked enough discomfort. Literally everyone in my family, including my dad, still looks at this tattoo and goes and says two things. One, I can't believe you actually got a tattoo because of how bad my phobia is. And two, oh my God, I can't believe how big of a tattoo you got. I cannot believe you went so big with your tattoo. It's hard for you guys to see, but when I'm writing or on the keyboard or anything, I can also see the tattoo still. It almost like rolls on my arm. So again, more creative freedom there. It was a bucket list tat. Linda's asking, are you trying to go to every continent? That's actually part of it. There's so many places in Europe I'd love to see. There's the pyramids in Africa that I would love to see. But since I have been to Europe and will be going to Africa, I wanted to try to hit up some of the different continents. And basically, it's going to depend on my job. This year, I'm going to 2. Like, this is my second year at the job. I've gone to Europe, and I'll be going to Kenya come summer. Next year, we're doing Machu Picchu. We'll see from there. If I stay with the job, I'll go somewhere else. If I decide that it's time to head out on the road and become a nomad again, then I'm going to start stockpiling even more, and I'm going to stop with my international trips. And I think Europe, Kenya, and Machu Picchu, if it's only those 3, those are the 3 I'm happy with those 3. It's kind of like the tattoo. If Machu Picchu is going to be my last international trip, I think that's a pretty good one. I'm happy with that. Yes, Linda, yes, Antarctica is included. So if I stay here for a couple more years with the job, my plan is actually South America and Antarctica, and then the year after, Australia and Asia. So I will be going to Antarctica if I keep the job, if I decide to stay here. But that one is also like minimum $6,000. It's a lot more money, and there's no group tours, so it's truly traveling by myself. We'll see. We will see, but that is on the list. And thank you, Linda, for clarifying that. Kyle, I think, really wants me to get another tattoo. And nope. Nope. So, thank you guys. All your support. Kyle really wants me to get another tattoo. But thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tuning in. At this point, if you guys want to play my playlist, my live stream playlist in the background here and there that help me get a couple more hours, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm probably going to start doing the same again. We were averaging about 330 hours every month, so not super crazy, but hey, I mean, it adds up quick. So yeah, we're gonna just keep on going. We're gonna ignore it, and when the videos do die down eventually I'll delete those Zach Zobiak videos and I'll keep my original video up. That way I qualify for monetization and I'm still telling his story. So thank you, and thanks everyone for stopping in. Thank you all for watching later on. If you're stopping in later on, what a wild week. But yeah, as always, take care, stay safe, and remember, life is short. So get outside your comfort zone.